Hi, Alan here, and welcome to Tough Creek Campground. I want to turn the camera and I want you to see what's going on out here. You can see the leaves blowing in the wind. You should be able to see whitecaps in the reservoir. This is part of Boise State Park. I'll bring it back to me now. This is part of Boise State Park. Just to the east of here are the Owl Creek Mountains, I believe. They're at the lower end of Wind River Canyon. And there's still a little bit of snow on the ridge tops up around 7,000 feet, 8,000 feet. It's pretty amazing. I'm here at about 5,000 feet. The wind has been blowing all afternoon at 40, 50 miles an hour, definitely gusting over 60. The sand is blowing, the water level is low, and there's clearly some of the lake bed is dry, and I see salt blowing or something white, some kind of white precipitate from the lake bed. It's pretty amazing. Alan here from RVAcrossamerica.net. This post is going to be RVAcrossamerica.net/ Tough Creek Memorial Day. Sorry, it's a long one. Tough Creek Memorial Day. And between a little bit of leftover snow, this is May 20th, just to the east of here. I just came from Casper, and Casper had snow on Casper Mountain all over the place. I mean, a fair amount of it. I'll probably put a couple of photos in to the post so you can see that. This is late in the season to see any kind of significant snow. And this wind going on, it's just crazy. Temperature outside is comfortable. I'm out here for probably the next 2 weeks. Things are a little bit fluid. I'll probably explain that to you at some point. But probably the next 2 weeks is dry camping. So it's kind of a neat place for that. And I got to tell you, the main focus of what I'm going to share with you right now is in the RV industry and RV stores, there's a feeding frenzy going on like I've never seen. Many of you know that I am in the RV consulting business. I have my own concierge RV buying and selling service, and I've had several clients this month. I've seen an uptick too. And one of my clients from Washington State, I was negotiating on his behalf for a motorhome in Iowa, and I was talking with the dealer, and this is not an isolated story, but this dealer just encapsulated it. He said, I was trying to negotiate price, and we did pretty good. I mean, of course, I would have preferred to go for the jugular, but we still did good. But when I tried to get further, he said, listen, I've sold 65 units in 13 days. That's like triple or quadruple his normal volume. This has been going on since the beginning of May, and the best I can attribute it to is this feeding frenzy. Very little business was done in April. So you have a combination of, we have the better part of 40 million people right now in our country that are unemployed. Many of them are receiving unemployment insurance, and because of what Congress did, they're getting about $1,000 a week. And in many cases, that's more than they were earning. So I think some of those folks are spending some of that money on trailers, on campers. There are people who are planning vacations for this summer, cruises, flights to wherever, and maybe going to foreign countries. They're not going. So they're rejiggering their plans, and they are going for a camper and traveling the United States with it. There are boomers. I mean, we've been seeing 10,000 boomers a day cross age 65. And the majority of them are vital and healthy, and they want to keep active. So what are they doing? They're taking some of their life savings and plans and putting it into a camper. When I say camper, I mean it could be a travel trailer, a fifth wheel, a motorhome, whatever. So you've got the boomers buying them, and there's even some folks concerned, of course, about the virus. And I heard even in Rhode Island, people were buying them and putting them in the backyard so that if somebody in the family got sick, they can quarantine them out in a camper. So there's like all of these factors coming together that have caused this feeding frenzy. But there's something that I kind of feel it's not going to last. it is not going to last. My prediction, mid to late summer, it's going to come to a crash. It's going to come to an unceremonious end. It may depend on what Congress does, if they extend the unemployment benefits for the millions, or if they come up with more helicopter money that we don't have. And it may depend on the weather and a number of other factors, and of course, whether the virus resurges, whatever. But I have a feeling this is a short-term phenomena. What it has meant is it's become very much a seller's market, not a buyer's market. I started out with my clients earlier this year, and particularly with the virus building up, I said, this is the buyer's market of the century. I mean, you can negotiate whatever and get whatever you want. And I got some unbelievable deals for people. But with this current phenomenon going on, if you have a camper you're trying to sell, you want to sell it. You want to get rid of it now. If you want my help, you can go to the post, rvacrossamerica.net/Tough Creek Memorial Day, or just go to the post, rvacrossamerica.net/buy sell, BUYSELL, and I'll be glad to help you out. Anyway, that's it for the feeding frenzy. I want you to be aware of it. It's been going on for about 3 weeks now, maybe a hair under. I have my finger on the pulse of the industry. I'm talking to several people. And as soon as things slow down, I'll let you know. Other thought, stay healthy. Stay healthy. I have been following a number of professionals, reading their work. Some of them are on YouTube. That's going to be the subject of my next post probably. And I'm not a doctor. I'm not going to tell you what to do, but I'm going to tell you what I'm doing. And it comes down to a supplementation regimen. So I'll be sharing that with you. If you're interested, you'll see what I'm taking. If it makes sense, I'll give you the links where you can get the stuff. Anyway, and notice haircut. I'll tell you about that too in the next post. Anyway, Alan here, rvcrossamerica.net/Tough Creek Memorial Day. And we'll talk to you real soon. Thank you.